Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to go over some things. We're getting a lot of questions about the bike and what we're planning on doing to it and all that stuff. So I figured I'd walk around and show you. Kind of rushed out the first video in my excitement to put the bike out, but I kind of wanted to just walk through, give you an idea of what's on the bike, projects I've started, things that are coming in. So I thought it'd be cool just to kind of give you a closer look at the bike since you guys have been asking. So here is my 2020 Harley Davidson Road Glide Limited. So let's start at the front. This is the question I get asked all the time. What about these lights? So I do not know the first thing about who makes these lights, but I can tell you these lights are wicked bright. Let me turn them on for you. I mean, you can see these lights are just crazy. Really, let's not get demonetized. Really bright. I've been using them at night. They give you a lot of visibility on the road, so I thought that was a pretty cool upgrade. As a used bike, it's kind of a hit or miss as to what the previous owner did, but I put my custom dynamics amber into whites already in here. I have the fairing, I don't know what you would call this. I guess it's a vent light, vent blocker with a mesh screen. That's custom dynamics. That was added by the previous owner, but you can see that's white to amber. Thought that was pretty cool. As man, I really am trying to get demonetized. So this is going to be the turn signal. You can see how it flashes like that. Pretty cool. Top one does that as well. I'm going to be actually adding the Gen 2 version of these to the bike. So I reached out to Custom Dynamics. They were very generous in supporting this build project with me. So they're going to be helping me out. We got a lot of things coming for the bike. So like I said, these are going to be replaced with the newer version. I'm also going to have the sequentials, so they'll go from the inside to the out when they blink. That's going to stay the same. Not sure what I'm doing with the headlight now. I have a Khrome Werks windshield on it. I really like this windshield a lot. However, it is really short. Looks really cool. Probably going to be for when I'm out with the boys or going to bike night, just for that more of that performance bagger look, if you will. Can you make a limited a performance bagger? Let's just pretend you can. So we're going to go with what I can imagine is the Memphis Shades handguards. They look very similar, feel very similar to my clear ones, so I'm assuming these are Memphis Shades. These were included with the bike. These mirrors as well. These I actually like. Hand grips, the guards I thought were cool. Previous owner put the Kahuna grips on this. I'm a fan of these grips. I had them on my previous bike, so that's a no-brainer. It's got stage 2 audio, as I may have told you. They did a pretty cool job, but there's, you know, with anything with a used bike, you're always wondering, like, you know, what was the previous owner thinking? And you'll see a little bit of that in a moment. But this is where we're at so far. One of the things I'm going to be doing upcoming is I'm going to be taking this console cover out. I don't know exactly what the actual word for it is, but this is going to be coming out. It's going to be replaced by an Advan black center console. It's going to do away with the headset since we have a WIM now, and it's going to do away with the guest cap cover, etc. Put the Mustang seat on the bike, which is my go-to touring seat, which I love dearly. Has the Screaming Eagle high performance air filter on there. Has highway pegs, which have become the bane of my existence. Apparently someone used red Loctite, and you can see, I don't know how well it's going to pick it up, but these screws are just ripped apart. Actually, I had the dealer today. The dealer tried to get them out. He couldn't. They sent me to someone they refer to as a specialist. They guaranteed me, well, they didn't guarantee me, but they said they'd have no problem getting them out. So that's going to be later in the week. Bike's got a few marks. It's got you know, it's got a little pit here and there. You can see there's some rust in these that I want to replace. The one thing I was disappointed with, and I'll show you guys now, I don't know if anyone has a Vance & Hine 2-in-1, but look at all the corrosion and rust on this, and I've never seen this. You can show you here in a pipe that's only 2 years old. well, I'm assuming it's serious. I mean, you look here, the pitting's just unbelievably bad. I mean, there's just rust all over it. Now, the dealer comped me for that, so I have the money available to replace the exhaust, but just kind of telling you, man, I'm really disappointed. I like the way it sounds, has a really good sound to it, but wasn't expecting the pitting and all. Now, I know this bike has probably been at the beach, being it's a Jersey bike. So that may have been the case. They may have had it under a cover, but I'm not really sure what's going on. But again, we're going to address that. So we got the rails on for the bags. You know, I'm kind of torn on that. I kind of like the way they look. Not necessarily 100% sold on it, but for now, I mean, they drilled holes in there. So once they drilled holes in there, you kind of have to have something on there. But I did take off the leather bag covers that I didn't like. So that's up in the air, whether we're still going to replace that with a plain one or not. As you can see, it has a detachable tour pack. And I'm actually going to be replacing the side markers with Custom Dynamics. I'm going to replace the Harley Davidson turn signals with sequential Custom Dynamics lighting. Going to be putting the latch Custom Dynamics lighting in like I had with my old one. This is Custom Dynamics. This is not. This is Harley. This is going to be replaced by Custom Dynamics. I may leave these. I'm not sure. But these are definitely coming off. And these are definitely going to come out. Thanks to the fine folks at Advan Black. I have a filler panel coming in, or I don't know, extension, whatever you want to call it. As you can see, it's the wrong color. The person that owned this before matched it up with the pinstriping. I don't know that that would have been my choice, but that's what they did. I'm going to be putting the Custom Dynamics rear tour pack light in. I have that. I took that off my Limited, so that's going to be going in. I'm sorry, my Ultra. So that's going to be going in soon. Previous owner put in the tour pack organizer by Harley. Thought that was kind of cool. Gives you a lot of storage if you're carrying loose stuff. But that's that. Let's see what we got on the other side here. Same thing, you see the rails. They did put in the Zero 3D bolt covers already, so that's taken care of. But yeah, so I just want to give you guys a quick look at the bike, let you know where it's at now. The one thing that, like I said, that we're going to be doing and I'm really excited about is Custom Dynamics is on board to do the full bike with their lighting. And I spoke to Advan Black. Advan Black is on board with helping me with the console eliminator, or whatever they're going to call that, and then the extension on the back. So I'm pretty stoked to have that done. But yeah, that's where the project's at now. Probably going to be putting Legends in the front. I did take the Legends from the rear and put them on my bike. I swapped them out from the Limited. We are probably putting Legends in the front. We could possibly go in our suspension company, but right now Legends looks like it's going to be the key. So really right now the big upgrades are going to be the lighting. Then we're going to be doing the Advan Black stuff. And probably going to be getting rid of this air cleaner. It's a little ridiculous. It kind of bumps you when you ride. It's not bad, but that needs to go. I really need to get these resolved. I got to get these pegs resolved and get this situated. Like I said, they mucked them up pretty bad, so we're going to get that resolved. But you know, it's the joys of buying a used bike. You always something. But there's a lot of good stuff coming in for the bike, as well as, you know, like I said, Advan Black and Custom Dynamics helped me out. I am curious to see what you guys think of 2-in-1. Do you guys have advice on what I should be using as far as the, if I were going to take away from the Reinhardts, what would I go with? Any suggestions would be greatly appreciated. I want to stay with 2-in-1. I really do like that sound. If you haven't seen the previous video, when I'm on the bike talking about it, it does have a stage 2 done, so it has a cam. Sounds really good. I'm really happy with the sound of the bike. So I may stay with Reinhardt's, but I am open to other ideas. You know, it has a cam in it, so it'd be nice to have some performance out of it, but obviously, you know, it's a Limited. It's not going to be a race bike, but, you know, it might be something to look into. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a closer look at the bike and let you know where the projects are. A lot of parts are already coming in. I already got my Custom Dynamics package, so I'm really excited to do this project and get you guys to come along. And, you know, this is a bike, as you know, I've been wanting for a long time, so I'm super excited. But yeah, that's all I had. So hopefully you guys will stay tuned for the live stream tonight. And we have Tactical Pineapple on the live stream, so that'll be a fun live stream. You guys can hang out, and we're gonna have a lot of fun as always. And that's all I had for you. I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you're well, and please remember, you're not alone. Thanks so much for watching, guys.